Mr. President, we'll finish up the set of appropriation measures we've been considering for several days and take 4 more big steps toward our goal of completing a regular appropriations process and funding the government in a timely and orderly manner. We'll authorize vital resources for our nation's armed forces, and we'll attend to several other priorities as well, including an extension of flood insurance and sending the bipartisan farm bill to a conference with the House. But first, later today, the Senate will vote to advance the nomination of Britt Cagle Grant, the President's selection to serve on the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals. This Stanford law graduate has served the people of Georgia for 6 years, most recently as a justice on the state's Supreme Court. All 8 of her fellow justices had this to say about Justice Grant in a letter to Chairman Grassley and Senator Feinstein. She's highly intelligent, with a breadth and depth of legal experience. Her first focus is always to get the law right. They go on. Justice Grant's character and integrity is unquestioned. She has an excellent reputation in the legal community and a well-balanced judicial temperament. In sum, they write, Justice Grant displays all the qualities of an excellent judge. Our loss would be the 11th Circuit's gain. Justice Grant's colleagues on the Georgia Supreme Court include appointees of Republican governors and Democratic governors. They've seen her work up close. They've seen her legal expertise and her commitment to the rule of law. They've seen her conviction that, in her own words, the role of judges is to interpret the law rather than make it. And her reputation reaches beyond state lines. In another letter to our colleagues on the Judiciary Committee, current and former state solicitors from across the country testify to her congeniality, integrity, and work ethic, and say that Justice Grant, quote, has treated colleagues, opposing counsel, and the litigants appearing before her with respect. The understanding of a judge's role and the temperament to execute it is precisely the approach that our constitutional order requires of our judges. I look forward to voting to advance Justice Grant's nomination later today and urge each of my colleagues to join me.